I'm Carl Brown. I'm the coordinator at the Speaking Center.
And I'm Nicole McGee, and I'm the assistant coordinator at the Speaking Center.
Well, the Speaking Center is located on the first floor of Cook Library, of course, on the Hattiesburg campus. Normally, during the spring and fall semesters, we're open from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. Really, the purpose of the Speaking Center is for any student, faculty member, or staff member on campus to come in and get some help with any kind of oral communication, assignment, or event that they may have going on. So we're able to help students that are in speech classes, obviously, or any class where you have to get up and talk to a group of people, you have to engage in an interview, either asking questions or answering questions, all the way to like a doctoral dissertation defense, where you really have a high stakes presentation. At the center, though, we're able to help with all of those types of events or speaking outings, but with every step in the process. So from finding a topic to talk about, to outlining your presentation on that topic, finding sources, practicing delivery, working with anxiety, really we can help with all of those things at the Speaking Center.
I think that the greatest issue that we have coming in are those incoming freshmen who are taking that first public speaking class that everybody has to have, that CMS 111. They come in and they're a little bit overwhelmed in the beginning because they may not know the difference between an informative speech or persuasive speech, and it's definitely an overwhelming process at first. But like Carl said, we can meet you right where you are. We can brainstorm, outline for that topic, or actually go ahead and help you with the delivery of your speech, no matter where you are in the process. So those incoming freshmen, I think it's a really good tool for them to utilize.
I think the most frequently asked question at this center is, how do I give the perfect or the ideal speech? Most of the students that come into the Speaking Center are there because they're concerned with their grades. They want to improve and do as best they possibly can. And so they come to get some help doing that, performing as best as they can. So what we always tell students when they come in with that question is there is no such thing as a perfect speech. You're always going to have some issues, some problems going on. Now, while that may be the case, we also want them to be as prepared as possible for their speech. So we make sure that they have all the elements they need for an ideal presentation, but at the same time tell them do not expect perfection or you're always going to be disappointed. Just do the best that you possibly can.
I think my favorite thing is that the environment is very welcoming because it's a peer-to-peer interaction. It's just students at the Speaking Center helping other students who want to do well in their speech classes or, classes that require those public speaking assignments. And I think that not having a professor look at you to give you direction and not having someone who you think is just some sort of authority over you kind of takes away those barriers. It's not as intimidating, and we're really relatable. We're just students who've been there and done that, and maybe we have a little bit better insight into how to do the best job of presenting your presentation.
I think my favorite part of working at the Speaking Center are those aha moments where students come in and they think that they are unable to give a good speech. They think you're either born a good speaker or you're not. And that's just not the case. So to see them develop confidence, develop skills, put together a presentation and deliver it in a way that they're proud of and that they can see themselves succeeding in, that's my favorite moment, because I think that carries over into other classes where students can feel confident enough to take on new challenges and try new things. Well, for the speaking classes, I would remind them that it's just that, it's a class. So while giving speeches is a big part of the grade, you also have to do your reading, you have to come to class, and you have to take your test for the most part in many speaking classes. However, for giving a speech, I would tell them to remain as conversational as possible. You definitely don't want to come in and not have practiced your presentation. You don't want to come in unprepared and that be the first time you've ever really looked at what you've put together, if you put together anything. But you also don't want to come in and seem stiff and rigid and like you're a robot, that you've rehearsed this 10,000 times and it shows. The trick is to find that middle ground where you know exactly what you want to say, when you want to say it, and how you want to say it, but it feels and sounds more like you're just having a spontaneous conversation with someone.
I would say if you're planning on utilizing the Speaking Center in general, it would be great if you could come in early on in the assignment process. Don't wait until the day before so that we have to just work a miracle so that you can do well in your speech the next day. But come in early on in that process so that we can help you pick a topic that you're passionate about, that you're interested in, that you can keep your audience engaged in, like Carl was talking about. But also, you can meet with us, several times on this project in particular to get to the point where you know that you can confidently deliver the speech the best, to the best of your ability.
And I would just add that when students think about coming to the Speaking Center, please don't feel like you're going to get help from a traditional tutor. I know many people think of the word tutor and they don't want to be a person who needs or has a tutor. We actually don't even use that word in the center. We like to think of ourselves as consultants because important people doing important things have consultants. CEOs, celebrities, presidents, they all have consultants. And we're able to be your consultant for free at the Speaking Center. Other people pay a lot of money to get the assistance that we're able to offer. So why not take advantage of it? Come in and just let us help you reach your goals.